Welcome back, everybody. Hot Mic rolls on a football Friday. 7 days from now, we are heading down to Charleston, South Carolina to open up the 2025 college football season. North Dakota State will take on the Citadel. Our Bison Game Day pregame show begins at 10 a.m. and then right into kickoff at 11 a.m. You'll see it live on WDAY. Apparently, we become the SoCon coaches show because yesterday we had Coach Jacobs from Mercer on, and we were pleased to have Maurice Drayton join us, the head coach of the Citadel, as they get ready to take on the Bison. Now, the last time we chatted, you told me your parking spot has been taken by Bison tailgaters. Did you get it back? Have you reclaimed it?
I did not. You guys have it. You guys have the whole parking lot, and that's okay. We're great hosts.
It's great to see you. Here we are a week out. Give us the lowdown, how camp has gone, and anticipation in Charleston for what's to come next week.
Yeah, camp has went surprisingly well, surprisingly smooth. You have your normal bumps and bruises during camp. Just implementing our three phases, our three systems. We've covered a lot of ground, but we still have a long way to go. We're excited about this opportunity, and it's here.
You mentioned when we talked back in May on what you wanted to see out of camp, get us ready for not just the first game, but obviously for what's to come in the Southern Conference. Has that gone according to plan for what you've seen over the last 25, 28 days?
Yes, we made strides. We want to become a better team at situational football. We have to be relaxed and comfortable when we're in these situations. I do believe that more games are lost than actually won in the first quarter of the season. So we want to be really good with the rules, fouls, etc., and situational ball. And I believe we've closed the gap as far as that entails.
Tell us about your quarterback situation. I know you're going to spill the beans here with us, but I know your starter got banged up. Where are you guys at with your quarterback right now?
Yeah, it's no secret in today's technology. Our starter literally was standing in front of the camera on like one of the first days of camp, and so everybody sees him in a sling. They're like, "What happened?" So, a quick story on him, Dustin Fletcher. We don't have a collective. We don't have the NIL. So our guys work. So he's working as a host in a local Charleston restaurant. He's carrying several glasses, and he tripped and fell, and he hurt himself. Truth of the matter is, he will not be back for this game. It's okay to go ahead and say it because it is public. But we got three guys that had the opportunity to take a lot of reps. I'm not ready to name a starter yet. But these three individuals, and Kobe Tompkins, Quentin Hayes, and Cooper Tankersley, these guys have done a great job of battling, and I look forward to see who's going to emerge out front.
Quentin Hayes is a name we caught wind of. I played at the Air Force Academy last year, started there, really nimble with his legs. For a guy that got in late, how difficult is that to get with your system when he didn't get there till so late in the process?
And it is difficult, and that could be part of the reason why we have not named a starter yet. Our guys who were here, they know the system. They're comfortable with the system. They have the rhythm and the timing of our backs, our receivers. And, Quentin's still trying to get in that rhythm as well. So it's been a great fight. It's been a great position battle. I can't wait to see who rises to the top. Now, there's an old adage. If you have more than one quarterback, you don't have a quarterback. So I do know we got to solidify this and button it up rather quickly.
You bleed this school. You played there. You've coached there a couple times. Now you're the head coach. And when we talked about this back in May, but for people that didn't see that, just describe your personal relationship with this school and how big a deal it is. You're now the head coach there.
Well, it's huge, and it's really not about me. It's about those who've gone before me, who had the opportunity, who were qualified to.
We got you.
Hello, you still?
Yeah, we got you. You're good. Yep, you're good.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about those who went before me, those who were really qualified to have this position, but for whatever reason didn't get the opportunity. So, we're doing it for them. We're doing it for those groundskeepers that have helped so many people matriculate and graduate from this institution. We're doing it for the custodial staff. We're doing it for what we call the mess hall staff. We're doing it for those professors who dialed into, the student athletes. Future. So it's not about me. It's really about the community. It's the local community as well. So we're just proud that they allow me to carry this title. But it truly is about um, our community.
We had video of you the first day of camp wearing a hoodie. Was that you trying to prove it's not hot? Like, what is that about, man? Holy cow, that's crazy.
No, it's not about proving it's not hot. It actually protects you. So when I
true,
coach with I always wore long sleeve, long pants. As long as it's loose, it protects your skin.
Yeah.
And working as a kid growing up in lawn care and out in the fields, we always wore long clothing. It's from a protection standpoint. No, it's not. I'm not trying to prove anything. And we were speaking earlier. It hasn't been hot here. I'm like, you guys, I'm telling you, you're tapped in with the big man upstairs. It's been cool temperatures. Next week is scheduled to be cool. I just don't, if we're leaning on that, it won't be a factor. I can tell you that.
Let me ask about, for people that don't know about the players you get, how do you recruit to a school like this as a military school, knowing the requirements that go all off the field? Can you give us a little in-depth for how that works, of how you approach a prospective student athlete to come and want to play for your football team?
Yeah, so it's no secret. This is a special place. It's a unique place. We do live a military lifestyle. A third of our graduates actually go into the U.S. Armed Forces as a second lieutenant. When in the recruiting process, we have to find a young man's why. We like young men who are starving for success. We like young men who are a little more mature than the average 17 to 19-year-old coming out of high school. Once we figure out their why, we remind them and we help them and we make sure they understand we're going to help them get to their why. We call it trading 4 for 40. If you give us these 4 years of your life, we're going to set you up for the next 40. And it's been proven to work for us. We are a leadership laboratory. I can't say enough good things about the type of individual we get.
The fact you you told me when we met in May that you were the worst team in the FCS. You won 5 games last year. Are you on the path you thought, like the timeline, I guess, are you ahead of schedule? You thought where you'd be now in year 3?
Yeah, to be honest with you, we're not where we wanted to be in year 3. But if you're perfectly honest, if you ask any coach, we're never satisfied, right? So, no, we're not where we wanted to be, but we're going to get there. And this is a total program build. I can't speak enough about it. It's more than just the football players. It's more than just the weight room. It's an organizational build. It's a cultural build. Perennial powers like North Dakota State University, it's at the top, from the president to the provost to the professors to admissions to financial aid to intramural sports. It encompasses all of that. So we're still in that process of trying to build that so we all can swim in the same direction.
You are a special teams maven. That's what you've made your bones with. Why is that so important? I know it's 3 phases of the game. It's offense, defense, special teams. But what about it really appealed to you that this is where you spent so much of your time, and it's obviously shown with the teams you've coached?
Yeah, so as a football player, I was 5'7", 145 pounds, and during that time, it was like, just put him on special teams. So that's how I was able to cut my teeth, and I fell in love with it. And so being on special teams, as I dig deeper at the details, it's the play in football that averages 40 plus yards. And last time I checked, yards equals points. The hidden yardage in special teams is where you can make your hay. And I truly believe if you understand that, you believe in that, you hang your hat on that, it will set up your offenses and defenses to have success. We want to play half-court offense and full-court defense.
Last thing before I let you go, and I really appreciate you giving us a few minutes here. Tell us about when you've seen the Bison on tape, what stands out and what say this is going to be something we have to do if we want to win the football game next Saturday?
Yeah, so as you're asking the question, you saw a little smirk or a laugh. It's because I cannot find a chink in their armor. I'm serious. Even when you watch the discipline of the sideline, where people stand, when it goes to a timeout, how they stand at a timeout, how the communication and the authentication of the communication is on the same page when you watch their film as they give checks. I tell you what, this is a well coached organization. Coach Polisek and his crew, they do a fine job. But when I find the chink in their armor, we'll hopefully try to gain an advantage from that standpoint. But we haven't seen anything yet. This is a very, very good football team in all of football, not just FCS.
All right, so you're telling me if fans are leaving later next week, it's not hot. Where are we heading? Where's the spot for people to go? When I know there's about 8 million places. Is there a couple to hit when they get to Charleston?
Absolutely. You want to visit our beaches. Anywhere downtown has great shopping. But if I had one place in particular to go, I would go to Over the Horizon Brewery. I tell you that they're Citadel graduates.
Okay.
We will treat you as our own. Just come in and have a beverage, have some pizza. And I tell you, you can't go wrong with that.
I really appreciate the time, Coach. Thanks so much for doing this. Look forward to seeing you in person next week, okay?
Yes, sir. Take care. You guys travel safe.
There he goes. Maurice Drayton, head coach at the Citadel. The Bulldogs and the Bison coming up next Saturday. You'll see it live on WDAY. Game day coverage gets to start at 10, and we're leading you right into the game at 11 a.m. He says it's not going to be hot. I don't know what that means. We've already appealed to not wear suits, but that's been denied because I thought it would be 95 and humid. Nobody would look good at that, but hopefully it doesn't look too bad. And nothing severe. It's hurricane season down there, but it looks like we're going to be okay on that. Appreciate his time. That was awesome. If you missed it, we'll podcast it later and get you ready. Here we go. Game week officially now underway for the Bison and the Citadel. We'll break. We come back. We got to talk some North Dakota 9-man ball to wrap up the week. The Region 4 Rumble is back tomorrow in Mandan. We'll preview that when Hot Mike returns after this.